Hi friends, it's Carol, Rosebud Stitcher, back for episode number 6 of my Flosstube. I want to welcome all my new subscribers, and I really want to take this opportunity to thank the Contented Stitcher for her wonderful shout out a couple weeks ago. If you haven't been watching her, please go over and watch her. She's very good, and she has she's very talented in taking parts of a design that she likes and putting them together and leaving off the parts she doesn't like. So I'm sure you'll learn something from her. So once again, thank you, Contented Stitcher. I'm going to start off today with showing you a previous finish that I've shared with you. It's back from the framer, and that is the creation sampler. Got it all framed up. And this, once again, is the Creation Sampler by Shakespeare's Peddler. I had it framed over at my L&S House of Stitches. They do a wonderful job, and I'm always thankful and pleased when I get things back from them. So what else have I been working on the past couple weeks? Well, if you remember last time, I shared with you, my girlfriends and I went on a little trip. And I picked up a kit called Quilt Magic, in which it's basically styrofoam, and you're putting fabric over the top of it. And I picked out a kit of a trailer so that we can put it in our camper next season. So I've been working on that a little bit. It's not quite completed. Whoops. But basically, you have your fabric pieces and you punch it down into the styrofoam like with a butter knife. So it's coming along. Since we can't go camping right now anyways, it'll definitely be done for our next season. So, cross stitch, what have I been up to the last couple weeks? Well, in my rotation, I had my Life After Death I worked on. I had hoped to get a page finished, but I didn't quite make it. But I am pleased with what I have gotten done. So you can see this little corner, this little corner here, and I would have gotten the page done. But I did make lots of progress. I'm using a Silks for You. So that's coming along. And then I pulled out my Linens and Threads 2020 Mystery Sampler. So this month, November, was this little corner down in here. I got that all completed. So all I'm waiting for is December, and that's that empty spot up there, and then I'll have this all completed. I have been putting the initials on. What I've done is I have my husband and I have our children, their spouses, their children, my parents, my husband's parents, his brothers and sisters are on here, and then I will put both of my brothers on here in December, and we'll see if we have any left over after that. I'm not sure what I'll do if we do. And then the next thing I've been working on is my Coming to America. Mine did not get quite finished in the 66 days, but as you can see, far along. Got my ship up here. There, all my ladies. So I'm just down to here. So I've got this swipe to do. And then I have there'll be another sign that says Plymouth under here, and then it'll be completed. So, and this has been so much fun to stitch. I'm really looking forward to getting this done, and so kind of going forward into plans. My plan is my rotation for the rest of the month is kind of out the window. oops, excuse me, lost my needle here. It's kind of out the window. I'm going to work on getting this done. I'm not going to put it away on Sunday and switch to something else if I'm not completed. The goal is to just get this done first. And after that, so we'll go into plans and haul because I found the needle. Those of you that have pets know how frantic you get when you lose a needle. So, like I said, I'm going to complete Coming to America before I move on. And what I'm going to do next for November is I actually have an ornament to do for an ornament exchange. And part of my haul was getting the rest of the fibers, just some DMC, and the fabric for that. And so I got that from 123 Stitch. So that will be what I get on. That's my next in my plans and my haul. Is to get that ornament done. Hopefully by the end of November or the first Sunday in December when I would normally switch. So like I said, my rotation is a little bit out of whack, but I'm sure many others are the same way at this time of year with Christmas and that sort of thing. So since we've delved into haul, I'll go a little further. And one of the things I've shared with you was my plan to start the Mary Bear sampler for my New Year's new start. So what I did was I completely had this kitted up. I have all of the beautiful Weeks Dye Works all ready to go. And I found this beautiful fabric from the Kitten Stitcher. This is a 36 count, and it's called Little Bunny, and it's by Jude Designs. Kind of have a pinky brown cast to it, and I just thought that looked really pretty. So I got that. So I'm all ready to go come December 1st, or January 1st. I think we're all wishing 2020 would be over with, but still got a little ways to go. So my next item I received was my woolly candle mat from Shabby Fabrics. As I shared before, I want to get into wool applique. It's probably going to be one of my goals for 2021, but I wanted to collect these and have some things. So these come all kitted up, ready to go. So I'm really looking forward to getting into that. My other haul comes from one of my favorite Etsy designers. If you haven't checked Bobby out, please do so. Pumpkin Creek Primitives. I'm now part of her little pumpkin squad, as she says, for being a repeat purchaser. So she sent me a cute little sticker, pumpkin squad member. And she always sends a little bag of goodies. So I got a couple of Sour Patch Kids. So granddaughter's coming by this afternoon, so I'm sure she'll be happy because she loves sour candy. Not me so much. And then she sent this lovely little baggie of all this little stickers and little papers for scrapbooking. Beautiful little iris picture. An angel sticker. So those will be fun to use. And what I got from her was another Fiberlicious. I'm not sure what I'm going to use these for, but I have been picking a couple up here and there from her. And she had this lovely Home for the Holidays Blackbird design. I know a couple years ago this beauty was all the rage. A lot of stitch alongs, and I did not jump on the bandwagon with that. There's the whole one without showing the pattern. But I really do want to do that one. Here's a picture of it. I know cardinals just seem to mean a lot to me after my dad's passing. We were able to bring him home on hospice, and the morning of his death, I was walking in his field, and there were so many cardinals, and I just felt like his parents and his brother and my little brother, baby brother, were there to welcome him home. So, like I said, cardinals mean a lot to me now. And then one of the things Bobby did is she made this shirt, and I just thought it was so cute. Are you talking Stitch? And I just thought it was a cute t-shirt, it's kind of advertising her shop and her Facebook and that sort of thing. But like I said, she has great customer service, and I really enjoy working with her and that sort of thing. So that's my haul for this month. Of course, I've got another order from her on the way and a couple other things. So I wanted to share with you, I got some Stitchy Kindest Stitchy Mail. This cute little Happy Halloween card. And this came from my friend Susan. She is one of my stitching buddies. We went to Shipshewana together. There's about 5 or 6 of us that kind of try. We're not meeting so regularly right now, but we do try to get together. And she is actually part of the 2/2 Stitchers here on Flosstube. So if you want to check her and Beth out, I'm sure they'd like that. And they have wonderful rapport, and they have a great lineup coming from the end of the year, because they figured they won't be showing much of their whips, but they have some ideas to share, and so I'm sure you'll enjoy it very much. And she sent us all a little magnet, needle miner, and it says, all my ghoul friends are total witches. So that was really sweet of her to do. So some Stitch kindness. So what I thought I would do, I guess for the rest of the video, is kind of show you one of the things, like I said before, I've been stitching for probably 40 years, close to 40 years. And one of my favorite designers, especially after I got into linen my son is 35, and I did my first linen project while I was pregnant with him. So shortly thereafter, I found Paula Vaughn, and I enjoy her immensely. I enjoy the designs so much, in fact, that a couple years ago, I kind of narrowed down my stash, went through it, got rid of things that I knew no longer my taste, I wasn't going to do. But one of the things I did keep was all my Paula Vaughn booklets. And so I thought I'd show you a couple of the pieces I have already stitched up in my walls, and then a couple of my stack of Paula Vaughn goodies. So these are 2 pieces that I did up of hers, and all I did back then was put them in a hoop and added some lace and put some muslin on the back. So I was a stay-at-home mom, 2 babies, and so I tried to do it in kind of on the fly. So those are 2 of her designs that I've done. And here are 2 more. And yep, very 80s, 90s, but I do love them still. And the green, it's green and pink matting, but that's my favorite. And even though the rest of our house is kind of primitive country, I do have one bedroom that's green, so excuse me. And here's the other one. So my stash of hold on. So leisure art. So all of these. So I'll try and go through these kind of quickly, but I have Aunt Verdi's porch, reflections of the past, and I know I'm not going to stitch all these, but I might stitch some more of them. upstairs sewing room, quilting lessons, blue ribbon winner, a time to dream, oops, spring remembered. I even have some where I've saved them out of magazines. All of you that used to get that Leisure Arts magazine. Inspired by scripture. Something old and something new. From this day forward. In the garret. Yesterday's dream. I do love spinning wheels, and I would love to have one for our home. The seamstress. Memories of Christmas. The quilter. Heirlooms. Quilts for all season. I'll show you some on the back. Isn't that lovely? For the autumn, the pumpkins and that beautiful quilt. Mother's loving hand. Inspired by scripture. Long ago. Another inspired by scripture. Sisters 3. Make believe. Perfect patterns. Isn't that lovely? Thoughts of spring. Let's pretend. And Granny's attics. I have 2 little granddaughters. That would be most appropriate. Oh, see something here. That's what I thought. Didn't even realize this. 2 memories of Christmas. So, one of you, if you're interested, I'm going to do a giveaway. No, probably can't get it done for this Christmas, but maybe next Christmas. And it's got a beautiful Christmas quilt, if you can't see it. Little doll, little Santa. Bring it up real close. So I'm going to do a giveaway. So don't say giveaway in your comment. Don't indicate anything like that. But in your comment, leave me a statement or a comment that says has my favorite memory of Christmas. And then I'll give this away on my next episode. So Memories of Christmas by Paula Vaughn. That will be a giveaway on my next one. So I think that's about it for today. It'll probably be a couple weeks, probably the first week of December or maybe a little later, since I have some things that should probably be done, and I might have like 3 or 4 finishes by then. So we'll just see how the weeks play out. So I am going to we'll leave the comments open until, let's say, the second Sunday of December. So I'll just take a look here when that'll be. So if you leave me a comment by December 13th for Memories of Christmas, I'm going to do the giveaway. I'll do the random generator, pick the December 14th. So leave a comment prior to that. And just remember to use memories. My favorite memory of Christmas or memory of Christmas needs to be in your comment. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to finish up here. I've got a little boy who learned to count to 100, so Nana's taking him to buy a game this afternoon. That's what I kind of started with my first grandson, and this year I've got 2 in kindergarten, and the little girl got a game a couple weeks ago, and now my grandson's getting a game. So, and he's at home for school today, so actually all 3 of my grandkids will be home from school here, homeschooling here pretty soon because of the numbers we're having. So keep them in their prayers, and all the teachers and all the parents across the country who are having to work their schedules out now with kids being home. So until we meet again, I hope we have a happy Thanksgiving, and may it be blessed, and may it be safe, and everyone stay well. So once again, may you be blessed with stitches until we meet again. Bye-bye.